$1800 Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news is read by Humayun Zeb Abbasi. Prime Minister visited Inter-Service Challenge Secretariat in Islamabad today and was briefed on the regional national security situation. National Assembly was informed today that the single national curriculum for grade pre-1 to 5 will be implemented throughout the country from August this year. Minister for Energy has reiterated government's firm commitment to further strengthen the existing close bilateral relations with China. APHC has appreciated Pakistan's sincere efforts to highlight Kashmir dispute on international fora and expose India's sinister designs to change demography of illegally occupied territory. International Atomic Energy Agency and Iran have agreed to 1-month extension of the agreement to inspect Iran's nuclear activities. Myanmar's deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi appeared before the court for the first time today since the military dethroned her. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan along with the Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa visited Inter-Services Intelligence Secretariat today in Islamabad. Director General Inter-Service Intelligence Lieutenant General Faiz Hamid welcomed the dignitaries. A comprehensive briefing was given to the national and military leadership on the regional and national security situation. The Prime Minister appreciated the diligent efforts of Inter-Services Intelligence for national security and expressed his satisfaction over professional preparedness. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the National Accountability Bureau has recovered 484 billion rupees in the last 3 years, the tenure of PTI government in contrast to only 290 billion rupees recovered during the period of 1999 to 2017. In a tweet today, he said when the government lets investigation agencies and accountability work without interference, it is reflected in the results being achieved. Imran Khan said the government has neither protected the criminals nor interfered in the accountability process, and such results are being achieved. Earlier, launching the SAS Saving Wallets initiative for financial and digital inclusion of women in Islamabad today, the Prime Minister said financial inclusion of women will help reduce poverty through mainstreaming of women. He said through SAS Bachat Bank account, the women will be able to better utilize the cash assistance being given to them under SAS program. The Prime Minister said SAS Cash Emergency Program has been ranked amongst top 4 social protection interventions by the World Bank. On the occasion, Special Assistant on Poverty Alleviation, Sania Nishta briefed the Prime Minister about the SAS Saving Wallets. Under this program, SAS Kafalat beneficiaries will have the option of either drawing their money or saving it into the digital wallets. The beneficiaries of Kafalat program can open these accounts at agent shops or ATMs. Initial transaction through these accounts will include balance inquiry, cash in and cash out, transfer funds received from SAS to mobile accounts, mobile top-up, utility bill payments and money transfers. President Dr. Arif Alvi has underlined the need for development of livestock sector in the country. Chairing a follow-up meeting on meat exports and processing in Islamabad today, he said the livestock sector can contribute to economic development, food security and poverty alleviation. The President said the sector also has great potential to earn foreign exchange. He said it is essential to increase export value by meeting international requirements and ensuring quality of our products. He reiterated the government's commitment to address the problems of meat exporters and processors in bringing them to enhance production and increase exports. National Assembly was informed today that the single national curriculum for grade pre-1 to 5 will be implemented throughout the country from August this year. Responding to a question during question hour, Parliamentary Secretary of Federal Education and Profession Training, Wajiha Akram, said all the federating units have been taken on board in preparing the SNC. She said in the second phase, the SNC for grade 6 to 8 will be implemented from next academic year, while for grade 9 to 12 be implemented from academic year 2023 to 24. Wajiha Akram said SNC is aimed to providing equal learning opportunities to all classes of people besides ensuring national harmony and cohesion to build one nation. Minister of Energy Hamad Azhar has reiterated government's firm commitment to further strengthen the existing close bilateral relations with China. He was talking to the ambassador of China, Nong Rong, in Islamabad today. Hamad Azhar expressed satisfaction over the cooperation between the two countries in the energy sector. Nong Rong said that China look forward to further enhance existing cooperation with Pakistan in the energy sector. They also discussed matters relating to cooperation between the two countries in the field of energy. Minister for Railways Azam Khan Sawati has expressed the confidence that Pakistan Railways will become a profitable entity in the next 6 to 9 months. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said to enhance the revenue of the railways, the frequency of freight trains will be increased with the cooperation of private sector. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties Hurriyat Conference has appreciated the efforts made by Prime Minister Imran Khan and Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi to highlight that Kashmir is disputed all international fora. According to Kashmir Media Service, the APHC spokesman stressed the need for approaching the United Nations for initiation of stern action against the mass killings and other human rights violations by Indian occupational forces in Kashmir. In their statement, Hurriyat leaders Javed Ahmad Mir and Mohammad Yusuf Naqash also hailed Pakistan's effort to expose India's sinister designs to change the demography of Jammu and Kashmir. They urged the United Nations to come forward in a big way for peaceful settlement of the Kashmir dispute. Meanwhile, in a statement, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, Jammu and Kashmir Freedom Front, and Jammu and Kashmir National Front have expressed serious concerns over the continued cordon and search operation, killings, and arrest of youth by the Indian troops in Kashmir. They ask global rights bodies to take notice of the worsening political and human rights situation in the occupied territory. International Atomic Energy Agency IAEA and Iran have agreed to a 1-month extension in the agreement to inspect Tehran's nuclear activities. In a news conference in Vienna today, IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi said the new deal will be effective till June 24, allowing surveillance of Iranian nuclear sites. He said that under the deal, information collected by technical equipment from different locations, Tehran would continue to be under the custody of the agency. On the other hand, Iran's envoy to the IAEA, Ali Akbar Saleh, confirmed that Iran consent to extend the monitoring deal for 1 month. Bangladesh has denied the media reports published by Israeli press about lifting travel ban on the citizen to visit Israel. On a statement today, Bangladesh Foreign Office in Dhaka clarified that no change has occurred in Dhaka's long-standing position toward Tel Aviv. It reiterated its principal position concerning the two-state solution of the Palestinian-Israel conflict in light of the UN resolution. Myanmar's deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi appeared before the court for the first time today since the military dethroned her. She told her legal team that she cannot access to newspaper during detention. The national leader is facing the allegation of breaching state secret laws. In the U.S. state of South California, 2 persons were killed while many others wounded in the exchange of fire in Green Valley country today. Then, in Republic of Congo, at least 12 miners have been killed. Temporary gold mine collapse in Ulay province. It was the latest series in the mine accidents. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain thunderstorm expected at few places in Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.